Hey everybody, Stephy Young here. See my new headphones? Yeah, John bought these for me on Amazon. They're wireless, cheap Chinese wireless headphones with the little microphone on them, so you can talk with your friends on Steam. I've had trouble using my condenser microphone to talk with people on Steam in the past. Like I can hear them and they can never hear me, I guess. I guess you need a headset. Well, anyway, I'm probably gonna continue on with the Dawnguard quest line. I need to find that Serene Gerard. Yeah, the Breton that I like yeah, she liked the Dwemer relics and things. She wants to build a dwarven crossbow to help fight the vampires with. Anywho. I like to say anywho. It's a very Canadian thing to say, anywho. But it's better than anyways. I don't like when people say anyways. Because any means one out of the ways. Not multiple, usually. There's always and there's any way. So, I always just say anyway. I mean, I've accidentally says anyways, but I always say always. Anyway. Always and anyway. Let's see where we are. A new order. Speak with Isran. Yeah, we're going. Yeah. Yeah, apparently we're having to go back to Dawnguard. Fort Dawnguard. Talk to Isran. And at least, yeah. I always have to ditch poor Mercurio. Because he is not a...
Hello, Ragnar, my old friend. I've come to take your head again.
Hello, Ragnar, my old friend. Come to take your head again. Yeah, I could have sworn you see a ghost of Ragnar the Red and he's headless.
That smelly book you are carrying is unreadable.
Smelly book you're reading is unreadable. Which one? Nazir Trial Jazari by Anonymous. This is an absurd book, but like all things Khajiit, as the expression goes. Kazalzi, Vabers, Zeta, I think that's a Z, it's a 3. Mazi. Your absurdity comes from necessity. Much of what have to say it's probably never been written before. And it has, and if it has, no one has read it. The Imperials feel that everything must be written down for posterity, but every Khajiit born in elsewhere knows his history. He drinks it in his mother's milk, with his mother's milk. Fairly recently, however, our struggles to win back our homeland from the rapacious Count Leowin have attracted sympathetic persons, when even Imperials who wish to join our cause. But it seems do not understand our ways. Our enemies, of course, do not understand us either. That is what we wish. That is as we wish it. A weapon and arsenal for our non-Khajiit friends, however, should know who we are, why we are, and what we are doing. The Khajiit mind is not engineered for self-reflection. We simply do what we do and let the world be damned. To put into words and rationalize our philosophy is foreign, and I cannot guarantee that even after reading this you will understand this, grasp this simple truth. Cause I think the 3 is a Z. Novano, Xena, y'all is, I think, I feel like the 3 is a Z. I don't know. It's the only letter I could. That's the closest letter that looks like a 3 is a Z. Yeah, this is probably what Inigo is talking about. That smelly book you have doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna continue reading it because it makes no sense.
What?
They did not stand a chance.
Yeah, I have followers that beat them all up before I got a chance to get to them. The vampires that were attacking.
Huh?
Boring.
Need something? Huh?
Here we
Sorry.
are. Sorry. Get out of my way, Lucian. There is Ron.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to... Damn. Well, what do you know? A woman trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
She wanted to go home, so I took her to her castle.
Of course.
I'll just be straightforward with him. She's a daughter of a powerful vampire lord.
And so you delivered her to them.
They also have an Elder Scroll.
What? You didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
Oh, I see.
Lucky I made it out alive.
Yes, we're all partners here, aren't we? Partners?
being deliberately. Yeah, he asked him if he has a partner.
Right. So they have this woman and an Elder Scroll. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
We have to do something.
Well, of course we do. I'm old. Not stupid. We're just going to need
Well,
some
we
help.
need her to help
If
us.
they're bold enough
We're
to
gonna.
attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Where can I find the people we
Right to the
need?
point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering.
Yeah, Serene Gerard, we
Fascination
gotta get
with
her.
glamour. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach, convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet. Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do.
Who's that really
Got it into his head years
hot
back
looking
that his
dude over
experience
there?
with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew he was
That's
out
not
scouting
Gunmar,
Skyrim
that's
for
someone
more
else.
beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan. Stay alert.
Celan. He kind of looks girly from close up, though. Except for the beard.
Find Serene and Gunmar.
Yeah, let's
Do something about this.
let's look at the map. See where it's showing them both on the map. Because I know Gunmar is usually he's at Honey Strand Cave, but sometimes he's at other caves, whatever cave they decided to put him in. And she's always around where Dwemer ruins are, I guess. Gunmar. Let's help him
Mind
get...
yourself. You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
Isran needs your help.
Islam needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone.
Like the
There
rhyming
should be
game.
some himself. What could he possibly need my help with? Vampires. Well, that might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
Are declining. Declining. I'm not sure, but they have a Elder Scroll.
Alright, look.
he doesn't believe in 9 divines.
I
I
can't
don't
just
like
leave
this
bear
guy.
to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Listen, Lucian, I would have beaten you if I could.
Let's go in the thing. Where exactly is the cave? I know we're close to it. Here, it's just here. That was the bear he wanted to get. We didn't even have to go in the cave. No, that was just a random bear. That was a test. I guess it was a test for us. Sorry if I'm not feeling very well. Sometimes I have these horrible panic attacks that like depression. And it's usually while I'm doing something, even especially important. They don't stop. They don't end. Where are you? Cave? Oh. I hear wolves howling. Oh. Here we go, in here. Giant spider. I think this is where we're supposed to go. This is where the bear is gonna be. I hear a bunch of them though. No, one of the caves. I was gonna say one of the caves I went in, there was a polar bear that I had to fight. Dunbar. Guess he's done.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
Yes, he said to meet him at Fort Dawnguard.
Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard.
Let's go to the Fort Dawnguard, I guess. thought Fort Dawnguard was up here. Or do you have to get the girl first? Serene? She's near a Druid Redoubt. Yeah, she's investigating some ruins near the
Let's get this over with.
Forsworn area. Now I don't need to attack her.
What?
I'm a better archer than you.
A little help over there.
Your brainless
What?
assistant.
Kazoo!
Yeah, well, all we know is she's near the Forsworn. She's here, around here. And everyone always needs Dwarven gyros for some reason, I don't know. They're spelled the same way as gyros, the sandwich, or the Mediterranean taco, I call it. Mediterranean taco. Gyro. But when you pronounce it this way, it's gyro. It's also pronounced gyro. Where are you, girl? Crazy lady. There she is, right here.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. I'd be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you?
I have a ton of them. I should still.
Isran wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting.
Yeah, they all think vampires
I'm
are
not sure what they would
stupid.
do it on, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. Alright. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
Here, I've got a Dwarven gyro. Take it.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
There once was a hero named Ragnar.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can.
Let me try to
See you
find your gyro, your satchel.
I don't think a lot of reading goes on here.
Let's try to find a mud crab and see if it has a satchel on it. I got her gyro that she wanted. But I was just hoping to find her satchel. Let's just go back to the Fort Dawnguard. Yeah, they always like to use letters for or numbers for letters, like the coda. It's a 0. The number 0 for an O. Kind of hard to see the blue glowing trail with all this tall grass mod that I tried to remove it. Wasn't able to remove it. I think it changes the settings in your game to make the grass look a lot bigger, and it's kind of hard to change that once you've changed it. You can't change it back really. Open gate.
Now that the Dawnguard are back, the vampire's reign of terror is about to end.
Yeah, we're at the door now, so that's good. We're at the door. We got Gunmar. We got Serene. Now we can go in and tell them, hey, we got Gunmar and Serene.
All right, Isra. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't get too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything you've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good. Do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready.
Let's make sure my headphones are the right speakers in the right ear. The right ear.
Let's go have a little chat.
So I think the
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
she sounds a lot like
This isn't exactly a
Serana.
palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. What's wrong? I wonder what we're up against here. basic one. Talk to Gunmar if you need materials.
What have you got for sale?
I'll buy whatever you're looking to get rid of.
She had a bunch of little girls' dresses. I guess she
I've only heard stories. Like that they were supposed to guard some vampire here, but wound up all becoming vampires themselves when they saw how powerful he was. Then preyed on the rift until finally someone put them down. I guess it doesn't matter now. At least Isran is trying to do something noble.
Isran, Isran is trying to bring them back. The last Dawnguard failed. They got overrun by vampires. They all became vampires, and I think I gotta go upstairs to find Isran. Here we are. Here's the windy staircase. Where is Isran? Where is Isran? He probably remembers that incident that happened when all the Dawnguard failed their mission and they all became vampires. He is up there somewhere. Maybe I gotta go the other staircase, the one up here. I see him up here. I just gone up.
Come to this one day. I knew, and no one believed. Well, at least you're smart enough to want to learn more. I'll show you what I can. The Jarl's in danger. A vampire plays as a visiting advisor to the court. Destroy it before it's able to complete its foul business. But be warned, the Jarl's guards are unaware of the threat and will treat violence against this advisor as a crime. Convince the Jarl of the threat, and he'll let you destroy the creature. If
Warn
not,
Layla
then do your
Lawgiver
best not
about
to
the
get caught.
vampire threat.
Quickly now. The longer you delay, the more danger the Jarl is in. Watch your back. Be on your guard at all times. Avoid sleeping. There's only one thing worth remembering. When it comes to vampires, if you're sloppy or careless, you're dead.
You need a lot
People
of
will die
cure
because of
disease potions.
I've lasted this long because I don't take chances. I cover my tracks and I keep my eyes open. If you're smart, you'll do the same.
Yeah, you said a lot of bad experiences with You tell me more about the old
Only what
dog.
I've heard. Back in the Second Era, the Jarl of Riften had a son. Adventurous type. Too much for his own good, it seems. Wound up turning into a vampire. The Jarl, unable to kill his own son, spent a fortune building this keep and hiring men to guard it. Their job was to keep the Jarl's son contained within. They took it seriously and served honorably. They were eventually forced to put him down. The Jarl banished them from the hold, but they stuck to their cause. Fought vampires wherever they found them. I aim to continue that mission. Watch back. I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
What do you have to say, Serana?
Probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about you?
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and he just kind of lost
Yeah,
himself.
so you'd become evil if you joined him. What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun.
He'd
That's
to
what he's
take the
after.
sun out of
He
the
wants to
sky.
control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the
If you
scroll.
become a vampire for good, you'd be evil.
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Well, you're right. We just need to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Go back to Isran and talk to him again.
Alright, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because we're gonna need her help. Gonna need her help.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to put the sun out?
Do you actually believe any of that?
Why else would she risk her life to come down here?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane.
I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is
His sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity.
I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry.
Lots of fine clothes, no armor. You'd think they'd have armor in these wardrobes. Wardrobes and a faction that kills vampires.
So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course,
neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the moth priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading them. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Let's find a moth
Scholar
priest.
arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No. And I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind. And I intend to win. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who would meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Do you have any
Well, back
ideas?
before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Terribly sorry.
I think you always pretty much have to go to Dragon Bridge. Here we go. Dayspring Canyon.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
I'm thinking more about going to a Dragon Bridge. Let's find the inn. Where's the inn? Is this the inn here? Four Shields Tavern. I think this is the inn.
Don't suppose you'd want to take that fire somewhere else? You know,
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
Heard any
Have you
rumors?
seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
I hear people talking.
Something
I don't
different
see.
about you. The meals I serve ain't what I'd call a Jarl's feast, but they'll fill you. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Until next time.
Let's look for someone else.
working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. You're a well-traveled sort. I can tell just looking at you.
Know anything about a moth priest in Dragon Bridge?
Nah,
Visiting
I
Dragon
don't think so.
Bridge? Oh.
Until next time.
Maybe we could just ask all the villagers if they know. And maybe a guard or two. Let's ask some guards if we can find any. Talk to Traveler.
Die, Dawnguard. You're not.
Oh, that's Indigo.
I'm no fan of the sun. Would be better than this.
Let's talk to the...
You're that maid.
Ah, so that was a Moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south, across the Dragon Bridge.
Let's go south.
I could have gone into that sanctuary, killed all those Dawnguard.
I was too busy doing guard duty. Let's go down the bridge south. Yeah, I knew it. Everything's always happening near Dragon Bridge for some reason. Let's check the wreckage of the carriage at the Moth Priest was attacked, and vampire's note. And she has something that'll help us. I think we're going down to this. It's not leading us to the cave we're supposed to go to. Maybe we gotta read the vampire's note. Vampire's note. A lot of Malchus. Sorry. Now it's gonna tell me where to go, I'm sure. Let's look. I know it's somewhere, the Forebears Holdout. Yeah, that sounds about right. Forebears Holdout. It's near It's near Dragon Bridge. It's near Dragon Bridge. It's south of Dragon Bridge. Let's go in here and see what we can find. Yeah, I think you find Dexion. He's the Moth Priest guy. He'll be under a spell. The vampires made him their thrall. Where'd you come from? She's always asking, where'd you come from? It gets repetitive. Done and done. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this guy Malchus. Vampire's thrall.
You try my patience.
I keep falling.
Paint the snow with your blood.
What? Azul!
I'll just let them fight all the vampires.
Who's there?
Nah, I can't.
Good. I'll be. I think you blindfolded.
Death Hound. Yeah, Serana conjured a Death Hound. I gotta not mistake it for the enemy. Let's see who's up here. Let's find Malchus. I don't like Serana that much, but she's the only one who will help us. Let's go through this door here, see if it opens. Will it even open? I could have sworn you fought this Malchus guy somewhere around here. I think that's the water that turns you into a vampire. But I'm sure I have a bunch of cure disease potions that help me. Let's go ahead and make it easier on ourselves. Use a TCL to get to... Yeah. Make it easier on ourselves to get to where we want to go. And this gargoyle thing is gonna come alive when we There he is, Malchus, I think. There we go, let's No, we search Malchus. Pretty sure we searched Malchus. He's got a waystone focus. So you gotta take this waystone focus to the thing. On the top of that awning thing, the top of the staircase. We put the waystone focus on the thing, and it'll deactivate the waystone, I think. Oh, here we go. There it is, over here. This right here. Put it on this platform here. Waystone source.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay.
Aww. But my master is dead. His enemies will pay. Oh, poor Daxian. Yeah, I always feel.
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
Yeah, I didn't even want to fight.
But I could not control my actions.
I was just saying I didn't even want to fight him, so I let my friends fight him for me.
I owe you a debt for the time.
Are you all right?
I'm quite all right, thanks to you.
Oh.
Dexian Evicus is my name.
His master, his temporary master, is dead.
These vampires claim they had some
Moth
purpose
Feast.
in store for me.
And they're part of the mage college in Cyrodiil. Moth priests, they study moths, and they think that they're their ancestors or something.
You do? All right then. Enough mysteries.
We're called the Dawnguard. We need you to read an Elder Scroll.
Elder Scroll.
Here you go.
If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawnguard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
You can find us at Dawnguard near Sindar speaking.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
There's a vampire right there. But she's not one of them. One of those vampires. She is just a confused vampire woman. He wants for us to kill her evil vampire lord father.
Inigo, are you up for a bit of rhyming?
Sure. My mind is a little bored, so this is pretty good timing.
Pretty good timing.
Well, I'm sure we'd both rather be doing this than farming or mining.
Maybe later we can rhyme while we are...
Fine dining.
Maybe, but right now I'm focusing on these sentences. I'm refining.
None of those rhyme with rhyming.
I am afraid my rhyming skills are... declining.
Declining.
I can see that. If this were a production, I'd be headlining.
Okay.
None of those words rhyme with rhyming.
Thank you. I must say, this has put me in a rather good mood.
Well,
that was fun, Inigo. Thank you.
Let us go and cabbage stay. This were a production I'd be headlining. Let's go ahead and use our TCL to get out quickly. Or I could just go to Or even better, I'll do my favorite thing to do, COC. Well, White Run. White Run. Oh, put a Q instead of a W. That's a common thing. Because Q and W are right next to each other. I'm pretty sure I've put XOX instead of COC before, because C and X are next to each other. Or VOV. Why is C in the middle of X and V, which are letters that are not used often? Time to do this. Oh, this poor microphone. Even though my headphones are wireless now, that's TCL. TCL back to normal. Collision back on. It should be back on anyway. But we're still gonna have to help Serana if we want her help to get to her father, you know.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Does he have the scroll? Is everything ready?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
He kind of looks like Isran, but
Ah, hello there.
white. Glad you made it here safely, Dexion.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
He looks like he could be a vampire because his eyes are red. Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
You prepared to read a Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow.
Oriel's
Now
bow.
a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise in an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men. Darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk? Do you have a moment to talk? That moth priest, Dexion, he said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think think I know where we can start looking.
Why didn't you say that earlier?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Well, she's a vampire because instead of the outside of her eyes being black or white, they're black. She's got black eyes with red in the middle. Yeah. What's between you two?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
Means to an end.
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
In Castle Valkyr?
That almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't it risky staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
How'd they go? They're not gonna let us in the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Let's go to this castle's secret entrance.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move. Yes? What did you need?
Let's go to the castle. If you want to be evil, you can become a vampire lord like Lord Harkin. He gives you his power and you become an evil vampire lord. I don't know how long I've been recording. Depending on how long I've been recording, I will see. Let's see how long I've been recording. Only 1 hour. So, anyway, let's see.
Yes? What did you need?
Let's just go find the place where her mom is. That's a pain in the butt, you know, going to the thing. The soul cairn. I hate that part. So, surround this bend, she says.
Hey, Lucian,
Doesn't look so big
this
from
way.
down here. I mean, it is big, but like even bigger.
Let's go find her mama. Her mother Valerica. Let's see, find her. Who's there?
What?
I'm not gonna try like this.
Come on then.
Castle Volkir Undercroft. Undercroft is where we gotta go.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Let's just, I fell in the water, so I'm gonna go back up here.
Done and done.
Expire.
There we go. Let's find her mother, Valerica.
Yes? What did...
The skeevers look so cute in this game.
That'll teach you.
Let's get this over with. You do nothing but
I think you gotta find a lever somewhere around here. That lowers that thing there. Anyway. I don't see a lever. I don't see why there wouldn't be. I know there's a lever somewhere. I just can't remember where it is. Maybe it's down here. Come on. could have sworn there was somewhere around here a lever. I keep imagining that I'm seeing pull chains and levers. You gotta pull. You gotta lower that bridge there.
Yes? What did you need?
I can't find the lever yet. There's a gargoyle here. It's a dead gargoyle. It's not moving. Here's a shovel. Maybe it's behind the shovel. Here it is. Right here. There's a lever that opens that. Yeah, there's a lever that opens that door. It was around here somewhere. Let's go down this way. Well, that will have opened. That will have let the bridge down. This what production I'd be headlining. Here it is. Take a left up here, she says. Did she cast a soul trap on them and no, not soul trap, but conjuration. How do you have thralls? She got herself a thrall, a death hound thrall.
Yes? What did you need?
Just gonna follow the trail wherever it leads. And wade over the piles of bones and stuff in here. We go in here.
Who's there? Oh, that I accidentally activated the bear trap. I don't know why they'd have a bear trap in a cave moat thing under a castle. A lot of traps down here. Mercurio were here, he'd be talking about be careful for traps. None of these other guys even care. Where does this go?
use TCL again. When I fall, I have to use TCL to get myself back up. Back up on that bridge there. That bridge thing there. You gotta go up the stairs. So. Go up to the top of the tower. Yeah, let's get to the Valkyr courtyard, which is where we're gonna have to activate the sundial. Gonna find the pieces of sundial scattered around everywhere. And if it's nighttime, you can see them. They glow.
This place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Let's find the little moon pieces.
This is my mother's grave. Do you know how beautiful something like the moon is hidden by a mist of millions of colors? I hated to see what it was. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Something strange with the moon. Here's a moon piece right here. Just gotta find all the moon crests that have fallen. They're scattered everywhere. I think you'll find some in the water around here too. There's gonna be one in the water. I could have sworn anyway. There was one in the water. There's one in like a bowl or something. One in one of these cracked vases. I hear birds outside. I hear a tufted titmouse calling. Maybe it was in a flower pot. Maybe in the death bell flower pot or something. Maybe it's one up here. Let me look and see. In this empty planter there. I haven't found the missing crest. There's one right there. Full moon crest. Let's see how many other moon crests we can find. There's a full moon one. I don't have that crest.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial. I know there's one in a pot somewhere. there's something strange with the moon dial.
Hush up about the moon dial. Driving me nuts.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
I could have sworn there was a piece of a moon in the water somewhere. It's like a gravestone there. gotta be more these empty beds of the garden beds that used to have flowers and stuff in them. Let's do a TCL. See if I can fly like way up and see everything from above. So I know there are some in like in pots and stuff. Like this pot here, I think there might be one in there. One of these areas, there's going to be a broken pot that has something, has one in it. There's one. There's one that has a broken pot. Find a moon piece in a broken pot. There was a broken pot somewhere that had a piece. Why am I doing so badly at this? It's probably because I'm extremely tired today. Here's one. I see it. Right here. Moon crest. I think that's a half moon crest or something. I knew there was one in the water. Let's find which one. It's missing right here. Is that the one that was missing right here? try to see if we can get in.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
There's one. I think that was the last one. And here we go.
Clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer.
Valkyr
Let's go.
ruins. Well, now we're here, so
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure of it. Let's pull the chain.
We've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around. Where'd you come from?
I don't know how long I've been recording for, but it's one in well for you. Are you in Valerica study yet?
Who's there?
Anyway, I'll find this secret study. hear Draugrs breathing heavily.
Who's there?
Done and done.
What? Achoo!
Who's there? I was sure I heard something. Who's there?
Let's just TCL up here. I'm usually able to get right here. The TCL again. Let's just get to the part where the soul cairn. Because this thing breaks down the
Where'd you come from?
I think this way leads into her, it leads into her study. It's pretty sure. I'm gonna have to go there manually, or TCL way. Let's go up here to the circle of lights up here. I think her study is up here. Purified void salts, coral salts. Purified void salts again. This must be the area where we get all the ingredients to go in that thing. The soul gem fragments are finally grown. Soul gem shards. Where do you find her? I can't take these for some reason. It's not letting me take them. Her journal should be up here somewhere. Where is her journal? Where's her journal? What's the Argonian name? There it is. No, we're supposed to go up here and get all the ingredients. Go up to this thing here. There's a cup you're supposed to fill. Some kind of chalice you're supposed to fill. sad that if you're not a vampire, you can't continue on with this. They only need vampire blood. You can only use vampire blood to get. There's the thing you're supposed to fill. Right there. There it is. I'll have to look up the thing. My mouse isn't moving for some reason. There we go. Let's try this table. Why isn't it working? Here we go. Copy. Let's try that. To open the portal. We've probably been recording a long time. I'm just gonna try to open the portal. That's it. Chasing echoes. That's really bad information. There's no such thing as that's just a DLCBQ04. Here we go. Let's look up I think it's thought it was set stage. One of them is, it's a become partially soul trapped. Where is Serana? Weakened soul added. So it made it to where what's TCL through there? Let's just complete the quest. Okay, Valerica, let's go. Soul Care Origin or whatever. Here we go. This will tell me the COC ID. Here we go. Yeah, I've been recording too long. Anyway, well. Yeah, this will show us the way to Serana's mother. I don't see Serana. Where's Serana? Let's just quit. Sorry for this long part. Anyway, guys, God bless you and have a good rest of your week and everything. See ya. Bye.